This elbow must go inside. Must. It's important. If I can, I can grab the belt. Or I'll use my forearm against his hip. Block against the hip. The next big problem is my face. I can't let him hit my face. So I'll put my forearm under his neck. And there's a couple ways to make space. I can bump up and hold him up as I come down. See how I make space? I can bench press, or I can use the leverage of my bone structure and simply lift my elbows. See the space that I have here? And that's never going to change unless my bones break and fold into smaller pieces. I'm not going to usually allow that. So I can lift with my elbows. See now here, if I put my elbows together, he can drop all kinds of weight on it. And as long as I focus on those elbows, I'm okay. I have room down there. And it doesn't take any strength from me because I'm just using my bone structure. Right? If I use my palms, now it's all muscle. All of it. That's going to require a lot of strength. So 3 ways to make space. You got to find one that works best for you. Guys, gericides, it could be easy for them to push, and it doesn't take up much energy for them. Because, you know, they have a lot of size, so it's easy to use that's their body. I can't do that. It's too big for me. So I'm either going to bump, or I'm going to use my elbows, or maybe a combination. So I might bump up and use my elbows and start to turn out. My head will go inside, and my hands are going to go inside. Here's the detail. When you turn to your knees, either by scissoring over, but this is hard because the leg is too close to my hip, and it might be grabbing my pants. So me stepping over the top is not going to work because I run into a wall. So instead, when they're grabbing your pants, you're going to get the leg that's in front of him and hide it and pull it back. You see the difference on the get-up? And when you build up to your elbows and knees, this is common. You'll get stuck here. They either attack your neck or they spin behind you and they go to your backside. And now you got to worry about this stuff. You prevent that by grabbing onto him. So my first elbow is inside. I'm going to grab the belt if I can, or block his hip. When I pummel, grab the belt. So you're going to steer him by the waist. So we're here, nice and tight. I want my elbows close to my body. This knee's up to prevent the mount. I might need to bump because he's a little heavy for me, and then I'll take over with my elbows. I'll bump up, take over with my elbows. Head inside. Arm inside, grab the belt. Grab the pants. He's holding on with his grips, I hide my face. Now this leg starts to tuck under, and I twist, but don't go flat. Build up on your knees. Place your elbow on the mat, build up. You go for single leg, or start going back for guarding here. How are we doing? You understand so far? Sometimes you cannot turn in because they really get aggressive and smash you. So 2 ways that I can get up to my belly. Watch the mechanic. My arm comes in, I bump, I underhook, my head inside. I either can go forward to square up myself, or I can block him and pull this out. I still get up. You see the difference? So he can hold and stay as solid as he wants, but I'm going to pull out from underneath the ground. Instead of turning into him from up top by turning in, he's too strong, he blocks this too well, then I'm going to get up by pulling out from underneath the bottom position. And it's a really slow escape. You'll be surprised, you'll get out. Especially once your hips get behind you. So the second option looks like this. I grip, he's hanging on, grip on, and I turn, and now I just start to turn, escape. He's going to hold his grips, I just start to escape, build up. He doesn't get to go behind me because I'm grabbing on, I'm holding him in front.
So if your turn doing this, the turn pulling and pushing?
I'm not pulling and pushing, I'm blocking and moving. Yeah.
Can he beat the Darcy that way, or no?
He can, but for the darts to happen, it needs to be perpendicular. I'm going to pull his leg out and start squaring up.
Okay.
So I'm not stepping over. I'm basing and pulling this out and then squaring up. See, so now I'm coming in the front position. Don't flatten out. Build up. Build up. Avoid your head below his belly. When you're building up, put your forehead right in front of his pec. So your head doesn't you don't get stuck like this. So sit on these. Posture up. I want your head right here. Right here. As you're building up. So when you're coming up and you're coming up here, see where my head's at? Yeah. Right here, he can't attack my neck. He can't sprawl on me, so there's no guillotines, there's no chokes. And it's hard for him to take my back. So he doesn't get to drape over me for like a front headlock position. The head placement helps, it's pretty important. And it gives you something to lean on. Instead of feeling like you have to hold something up, you get to lean on him and hold yourself up. Elbows, one, right? He's heavy. I'm gonna bump up, pinch my elbows, and then bring my elbows over my face. Bump up, pinch my elbows, and hold up. Grabbing the belt right now. Hide my head, hand to my arm, and hold. If he spins and goes to my back, go spin. I follow him. See that? Now it's a matter of building up, pop my head up. You're able to follow him. You steer. Grab on. If he doesn't, once you're here, you're turning, so your head's too heavy. My left shoulder is smashed. I cannot go forward. So I know I'm going to have to inch my way underneath my body. So I'm going to step on, and I'm going to have to pull myself out. Pull myself out, build up, and I got to start popping my head up. Now even here, if I pull and drive with my head, that alone is going to give you an angle. I pulled on his hips, and I drove forward with my head. I started standing him up. You'll get an angle, maybe get him to fall as like a takedown, or he'll back away, and then you get more space for yourself. Questions so far? None? Two ways to get up, right? Top arm turns in, or bottom arm pulls out. When they grab the pants, you cannot step forward. This is the pulling the pants. So you tuck under and scissor this leg strong, so that grip, as you pull the leg back, the grip is going to loose. It's going to let go. Like tucking the leg under strong. Building up. Got it?